Expectant fans packed the stands to see great football. Bobby Charlton and Kuluna exchanged Manchester United and Benfica pennants. The moment of truth in the battle for mastery of European soccer had arrived. United playing in blue. Charlton headed it home. Benfica pulled off a beauty through Grassa. Mighty Best. He simply walked the ball into the net. What a goal! United in the lead. And that wasn't all. The Busby Babes were raring to get a goal. My oh my, how they cheered Kid the birthday boy for that. Not on your life. Bobby Charlton made it 4-1. Manchester United had well and truly done it. Mr. Belgrade, president of the European Union of Football Associations, handed it over. This victory didn't belong only to Manchester United supporters. This was a win for
United, coming slightly as underdogs. One, surely not from this range. No, it's going to be Brian Robson floating in there towards Steve Bruce, and it's in there. United are in the lead. Steve Bruce with a header. A fantastic breakthrough. Robson's free kick. Bruce with a header. Hughes went in and finished it off, but I think it was Hughes onside. There's a chance for another one here. Maybe not now. Yes, there is! A fantastic goal by Hughes! Spreads his arms wide and probably makes the game safe for United. I thought he'd taken that far too wide. He was forced wide by the goalkeeper's attentions. But what about this? Whack! 2-0. Here's Koeman with the free kick. And it's in there! Well, there's relief for Barcelona. And the game has opened up again. There's the warning about the free kick by McClare, straight to Goyakachir. In comes Dennis Owen. It's over! Manchester United are winners. 2 goals for 1 after a wait of 23 years. Lessini frustrating the goal. It belongs to Manchester United.
For the European Champion Clubs Cup. Could be ordered to be retaken. And a great save by the keeper. But the officials didn't notice that Red Star Belgrade, swept in there by Irwin. Webb winning it, gets chance for the shot and shoots, and he hit the post. McClare's there, McClare scores. 22 minutes into the second half, and Manchester United take the lead. Superb shot from Webb. Here it is again. Webb wraps the post with it. So there we are, the presentation, the proud skipper. Another European trophy for Old Trafford. The European Champion Clubs Cup belongs to Manchester United.
The breathtaking Nou Camp Stadium is a most perfect setting. Some of Manchester United's footballers neared perfection this year. Surely, chance of a lifetime. A support from Michael Tarner. Good attack this. Effenberger's got beyond the far post. The ball did go out of play. Youngster's got some catching up to do. Bumps Carlson Yanker on the edge of the box and concedes a free kick on the edge of the box. It's Basler. Oh, deflected and in! First blood to Bayern Munich. Mario Basler with a little over 5 minutes gone. And Manchester United, as they've done time and time again on this European run, have made it hard for themselves. In towards York. And Dwight York has been penalised. They worked that very cleverly, didn't they?
Yeah, the free kick.
Zickler still on march on Stamp.
Tell you what, the move that led
unseen, knocked it down, might come for Andy Cole. Oh, he was knocked against Cole, and just wide. He didn't know a great deal about. Hooked over the head of Yanker towards Zickler. Giggs onto his favourite left. Elaborate a little bit, but Zickler's not frightened to hit it. Mateus. Well, we saw the morning newspaper headlines, I think. United needs something. David Beckham. Cole slips through. Ryan Giggs trying to get there. Oliver Kahn does get there. Giggs was under pressure from Tana and Fair. Cole. It's Giggs. His team have made him suffer for the glory they've gained since the mid-70s. Porto in 1988. It's Blomqvist! Well, he was being hampered by Barbel, but he beat. And again, he's looking to do Schmeichel, who stumbles. Well, he saw what he wanted to do, and he very nearly pulled it off. Beckham takes in towards Stamp. Almost made too good a contact. Effenberg shot. Well, we haven't seen it. Let the ball run. Support. Stefan Effenberg. Oh, terrific stop by Schmeichel. Well, and there are question marks against Peter Schmeichel for the Bayern Munich goal. Then batter's gone on. It's Buck for Manchester United. Pulled back towards Cole. Just wouldn't quite come for him, and Sheringham couldn't reach it either. It might run here for Solskjaer. Little back heel. Sheringham! Just dropping behind. Comfort to York. Cleared. Giggs with a shot. Sheringham! Beckham into Sheringham, and Solskjaer has won it! History is made. Manchester United are the champions of Europe again, and nobody will ever win a European Cup final more dramatically than this. Champions of Europe again.
Great elation from everyone concerned. David May sent a shot there.
Potential difficulties. Neither manager is going to allow it to be an excuse. Looking back on that, and here's Brown for Ronaldo! In the 26th minute, his 42nd goal of the season. It's come against Chelsea. It's come in. Drogba, who gets to it. And Ballack was coming in.
Well, I have to say, Edwin van der Sar's looking a little edgy to me.
Oh, what a goal it would have been. It might yet be for Carrick, but Czech's there again.
That would have been the Champions League finals.
Rooney fired across for Tevez, and was taken by surprise that it got beyond Makelele.
Well, I use the word gamble all the time, you know.
I did it in 1999. Here's Lampard. Create a gap in that wall for Ballack. He wasn't shooting at that level. That was too high a level in the end. Sport affair. Goal has changed that. Here's Essien. Oh, and it might run here. And it has for an equaliser, which is poached typically by Frank Lampard. Right on half-time, Chelsea are level against the balance of the match. He's still going. He's lost Ronaldo completely. And then...
I'm going to tell you something, Martin. You watch this shot. As it's crossing the goal line...
As Drogba lost his footing and then shoots! Oh, and hits the frame of the goal. Ronaldo.
What a ball. What a ball. Ryan Giggs, moment of glory. Because this could not be put in a...
He's not going to wait for the substitution. Steve Clark has got a bit more time. Lampard turns, hits the bar. Joe Cole. Evra, it's a storming run here.
Oh, John Terry off the line. John Terry, what a piece of defending.
Right. Carvalho.
Well, his wasn't a chance, but how close is Kalou to getting on the end of that?
It goes to penalties. 1-1 after 90 minutes.
Penalty of the night. Tevez scores for Manchester United. It's Michael Ballack. 1-1. Carrick is next. Yes. How's your nerve? Easy. In the world. He saved it! Some things are just meant to be. Oh, and Van der Sar got a hand to it. But Chelsea are in. Hargreaves against Czech. Oh, just. Chelsea match point. Oh, and Van der Sar got hands on that too. But it wriggled into the net. And Chelsea. Oh, and again the goalkeeper got close to give them the trophy. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it. I think he clipped the outside of the post on its way past. Oh, and he just drove that almost through Petr Cech. Is this the moment? Kalou. Calmly done. It's fired more times than Ryan Giggs. Screws it into the bottom corner. Anelka. Van der Sar saved it! United again! The newly crowned champions of England are the new champions of Europe. 2008 is another Manchester United vintage year when Ryan Giggs lift the trophy. 2008 was always going to be a special year for Manchester United.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand up and join us in observing a moment of silence.
Het moment van stilte, zoals werd aangekondigd, met een moment van applaus. Meteen een flinke botsing met Veldman. Die ligt op de grond. Het eerste schot gaat net naast. Langs bij Herrera. Traoré. Eerste kans is voor Ajax. Het schot gepareerd door Sergio Romero. Maar United meer en meer als coach van Ajax. Ploeg weer in de Europese finale gekregen. Mata naar Fellaini, naar Pogba. Hij gaat schieten, bal van richting veranderd. En dan is het 1-0 voor Manchester United. In de 18e minuut Paul Pogba. Van richting veranderd schot. De ingooi van A. Is er die tegenkomt is Riedewald. Valencia op de vuisten van Onana. Ze terug Traoré. Dan moet je met je rechter durven. En Darmian gooit zich ervoor. Hij zoekt schop richting Fellaini. En daar de omhaal in de goal. Mkhitaryan 2-0. Het wordt nu verdraaid lastig. Zo kort in de tweede helft. Zijn 6e Europa League goal. Deze corner krijg je dat voor elkaar. Ziyech krijgt dat ook niet voor elkaar. Het wordt 3-0 als Sanchez dat weer prima. Van de Beek. Het moet nu. Van de Beek. Maar dat gebeurt niet. Kapt dat dan toch wel. Smalling uit. Nou, dan bleef het helaas bij. De treffer. Neres. Ik weet niet wat hij hier nou mee bedoelde. Maakt dan nog de overtreding op Valencia. Mourinho, weer een Europese prijs. Wint Manchester United weer een Europese prijs. En heeft Ajax vandaag niet kunnen laten zien wat het in Europese wedstrijden met name dan het uiteindelijk deed. Manchester United, de winnaar van de Europa League 2016-2017, finale in Stockholm.